Breaking the stigmas of HIV, empowering patients for a stigma-free future. Stigmatization is rooted in fear, ignorance, and societal prejudices. HIV, initially associated with certain marginalized groups and intravenous drug users, has been burdened by these preconceptions. Misinformation about transmission, coupled with deeply ingrained societal biases, has fueled the stigmatization of individuals living with HIV. Unfortunately, individuals living with HIV often face social stigmatization, a pervasive phenomenon that can have detrimental effects on their mental health and overall well-being. This video delves into the psychology of HIV stigmatization, exploring its roots, manifestations, and potential strategies for an individual to overcome it. Understanding the psychology behind HIV stigmatization is crucial for dismantling the barriers that perpetuate discrimination and hindering efforts to prevent and manage the epidemic. You can contact us via the link in the description below for any medical inquiry. Stigma surrounding HIV often stems from a lack of knowledge and misconceptions about how the virus is transmitted. Fear of contagion and ignorance about the ways in which HIV can be transmitted lead to discriminatory attitudes and behaviors. Additionally, societal norms, cultural beliefs, and moral judgments contribute to the stigmatization of individuals living with HIV. To understand how an individual can overcome this stigmatization, we need to first understand the origins of stigmatization. And then we will explain how to deal with stigmatization from the root source. The origins of stigmatization. Fear of the unknown. One of the primary psychological drivers of HIV stigmatization is the fear of the unknown. Lack of awareness and understanding about the virus, its transmission, and its management contribute to the perpetuation of stereotypes and discriminatory attitudes. People may harbor unfounded anxieties about casual transmission, leading to avoidance and discriminatory behaviors. The second psychological drive for HIV stigmatization is attribution errors and biases. Attribution errors, such as assuming that a person contracted the virus due to irresponsible behavior, reinforce negative stereotypes. These biases perpetuate the belief that individuals with HIV are somehow morally flawed, contributing to their social isolation. In some cases, the cause of the discrimination is best explained with social identity theory. Social identity theory suggests that individuals tend to categorize themselves and others into social groups based on shared characteristics. HIV stigmatization often arises from the perceived threat to one's social identity. Those who stigmatize may distance themselves to protect their own sense of belonging and self-esteem, reinforcing the societal divisions. In addition, misinformation and stereotypes play a significant role in perpetuating HIV stigma. Common misconceptions about the modes of transmission, such as casual contact or sharing utensils, contribute to irrational fears. Stereotypes associated with HIV, such as linking the virus exclusively to certain groups or behaviors, further marginalize individuals and reinforce negative societal attitudes. Another psychological source of stigmatization is from blame and moral judgment. The association of HIV with certain behaviors, particularly those related to sex and drug use, contributes to moral judgments and blame. Society tends to stigmatize individuals with HIV, viewing their condition as a consequence of personal choices rather than understanding it as a health issue. This moralistic perspective intensifies the social ostracism faced by those living with HIV and hinders open discussions about the virus. Impact on mental health. Living with HIV in a stigmatized environment can have severe psychological consequences. Individuals may internalize the negative stereotypes, leading to feelings of shame, guilt, and low self-esteem. The fear of rejection and discrimination can also deter people from seeking necessary medical care, exacerbating the health challenges associated with HIV. Now that you understand the psychology of stigmatization, you need to know how to overcome it. The first thing to do is to educate yourself. Knowledge is power, and one of the most effective ways to combat stigma is through education. Patients living with HIV can start by educating themselves about the virus, its transmission, treatment options, and the realities of living with HIV. Armed with accurate information, individuals can confidently correct misconceptions and challenge stigmatizing beliefs. You can contact us via the link in the description below for any medical inquiry. Secondly, share your story. This might sound strange, but it really works. Personal narratives have a powerful impact on dispelling myths and humanizing experiences. Patients can consider sharing their own stories, either through support groups, social media, or other platforms. Sharing personal experiences helps to break down stereotypes and allows others to see the person beyond the diagnosis. This openness contributes to reducing fear and ignorance surrounding HIV. The third thing to do to overcome stigmatization is to advocate for HIV awareness. You can become advocates for HIV awareness by participating in community events, workshops, or conferences that focus on educating the public about HIV. By actively engaging in these initiatives, individuals living with HIV can contribute to changing societal perceptions and fostering a more understanding and supportive environment. Number 4. Challenge discrimination. Discrimination often arises from ignorance and fear. Patients can take a stand against discriminatory behavior by addressing it directly. Whether it's within the workplace, social circles, or even within the healthcare system, speaking up against discrimination helps raise awareness and promotes a more empathetic and inclusive society. 5. Encourage regular testing. Encouraging regular HIV testing promotes a culture of responsibility and awareness. Regular testing reduces the stigma associated with the virus by normalizing the practice. Patients can advocate for routine testing in their communities, emphasizing the importance of knowing one's HIV status as a fundamental aspect of personal health. Number 6. Foster supportive relationships. Building supportive relationships is essential for anyone living with HIV. Patients can actively seek out and nurture relationships with friends, family, and healthcare professionals who are understanding and empathetic. These relationships provide a strong support system, helping individuals navigate the challenges associated with HIV while breaking down the isolation that stigma can create. 7. Promote treatment adherence. Adhering to HIV treatment plans is essential not only for personal health, but also for reducing the risk of transmission. Patients can advocate for the importance of treatment adherence, emphasizing that well-managed HIV does not pose a significant threat to others. This knowledge helps dispel fears and misconceptions associated with interacting with individuals living with HIV. 8. Utilizing social media and online platforms. The power of social media in raising awareness and breaking stigmas cannot be overstated. Patients can use online platforms to share information, correct misinformation, and connect with a broader audience. Social media can be a powerful tool in creating a supportive online community for individuals affected by HIV. Breaking the stigmas of HIV requires collective effort, and individuals living with the virus can play a significant role in this endeavor. By educating themselves, sharing their stories, advocating for awareness, challenging discrimination, encouraging testing, and fostering supportive relationships, patients can contribute to creating a more compassionate and inclusive society. Breaking down the barriers associated with HIV is not only essential for the well-being of those living with the virus, but also for the overall health and understanding of communities worldwide. Kindly subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified anytime we release a new video with life-saving medical information, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Note that knowledge is advancing by the day, and we will like to always post an update on new advances on how to stay healthy. You can contact us via the link in the description below for any medical inquiry. You are watching Zoom Hospital channel and listening to work of Dr. Kayode.